Good morning, guys. You join me today on a fishing trip on the old lure fishing. As you can see, it's an early morning for me. It's absolutely glorious today. There's old Brian over there plugging away off the top on the surface for the bass. I'll just pan round so you can see the view. Been up since 3 o'clock this morning. No fish just yet. Yeah, obviously I'm using a pachinko white lure as it's bright, nice bright white lure. We're relatively new to lure fishing, so we come down here the other day and we had a couple of bass off the top, and yeah, as you can see, that is an absolutely stunning view. I'll move out of the way. There we go. Nice little harbour in Hayling. Yeah, the tide is now ebbing, so hopefully the fish will start switching on. We've seen a lot of sploshing, a lot of mullet as well. We have seen an odd, some of the bass chasing the white bait, or they're chasing something anyway. Say hello, Brian.
Morning.
Hopefully we'll catch a fish today, but we will come back to you shortly, guys. Bring the phone. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Right, guys. Changed over the lure. Hopefully you can see that. Want a nice shiny blue one, a bit of silver. There's a bit of white bait in here, so there's a bit of flash in the water. So, a couple of casts, and I've had this bad boy. As you can see, nice little silver bar. Hit it like a train. Absolutely brilliant. Well happy with that. There's loads of them sploshing around. Yeah, what we're going to do is get a couple of snaps and put this little fella back. Happy days. Right guys, as you can see, we've just put that other fish back and I'm straight in on with another fish. Over here where the weed line is, this one looks like a better bit fish. Very shallow water. Oh yeah, he's a much better fish. Yeah, look at that. Oh yeah. Here comes my mate Brian. Oh, love it. Oh yeah, he's a much better one. Bring him around this way. I don't know, he might be the same size. Hopefully the GoPro's picking this all up. No, it's not the same one, mate. It's a little bit smaller, I think. He's not well hooked though. No, it's not the same fish. No. Oh no, he is a little bit bigger. As you can see, guys, just put that fish back, and literally first cast out there in about a foot of water, if that. There's loads of them patrolling up and down. On this lure again, on the mackerel / tuna imitation. Get the hook out of him, get a couple of snaps like that, and there we go. Absolutely lovely. Brian, I'm smashing you now, boy. Gav is back. Don't stop recording. So what we'll do is we'll get a couple of snaps. Yeah, he's a lovely fish. Hit it like a train again. Yeah, boy. Yeah. Little fella back. Come with me, Brian. I've just realised the microphone is facing Brian. So if you can't hear me very well, I do apologise. Yeah, there we go. Let's get this one back. Let's let him recuperate in there for a minute. Let him get his energy back. There we go. Happy days. Beautiful. Absolutely smashing. Yeah, boy. Let's see if I can go get another one. Let's see if I can get another one. Right, guys. As you can see, the water's gone now. No more fish. Put a little bit of water here, but can't see nothing. It's the main channel for the boats to go in and out, and it's quite busy today, with it being a Sunday. We are going to head back out later on to another venue to try. We've only fished it once. It's got a nice bank on it, shingle bank, so hopefully the bass are waiting over there. So stay tuned for part 2. Say bye, Brian. Bye. See you in a bit, guys. Good morning, guys. You can't see me, but this is part 2 of the lure fishing. It's now 4:20 in the morning. This is prime time for the bass down this spot, I believe. And it is it's going to be an absolutely glorious day. As you can see behind me, the tide is on its way up. Got me mate Brian, he's down there plucking away. You can't see him, you can't see me very well either, but look at that view. Oh yes, it's definitely worth getting up for them early morning sessions. Brian has just had one take so far on the lure. He's only had about 4 casts, so hopefully the fish are active. Look at that, absolutely stunning. So yeah, we will catch up with you, hopefully with a fish in the next half an hour to an hour. Yeah, buddy. Say hello, Brian. Morning. There you go. Lovely. Right guys, so we're plucking away. We've had about 30-40 casts. I've had one and it's dropped off, and Brian has had a munching mackerel. I'm really surprised that the mackerel's come up this far, but I suppose they're chasing the bait, white bait, mate. Wish I brought a carrier bag with me now so I could use that as free bait. You know, that's a good live bait size, as you can see. It's an absolutely perfect live bait size. Oh, nearly fell over. As he was reeling this one in, there was a big bass following it. If he slowed his retrieve down, I reckon he would have or I think he would have nailed it. Right, we're going to put this little fella back. Yes, we're going to put this mackerel back. There we go. Hopefully he goes back. If not, I'll be picking him back up. Yeah, man. Oh. Yeah, he's recuperating. Happy days. I wish I had me have a rod with me now. Could have used that as live bait. See, Brian's using the lure that's an imitation of a mackerel / tuna. My lure, I'm using an imitation of a sand eel. Might have to change over. Ooh. It's getting lighter now. Absolutely stunning. Oh, Brian plucking away there. Yeah. Right, so that he's definitely swum off now, that little fish. A little mackerel. I'm gonna go put the camera down and pluck away and see if I can get a mackerel or a fish. Catch up with you in a minute. Yeah, boy. Tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's gonna be a good night. Feeling. I'm going to change my lure. The rocks are chasing. Right guys, so this is the lure I've been using. Let's get down low. So this is an imitation of a sand eel. Focus camera. So yeah, it's got like a purpley green effect. I did catch one fish on it, but it did fall off. But Brian's the one that's winning at the moment with his mackerel on the tuna / mackerel imitation lure. I'm going to go change lure to one of them. I'll bring you with me. There we go. The tide's starting to come in now. Lots and lots and lots of activity on the water. Got to be careful where I'm going because it's quite silty here. Like that. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll run you through the lure box in a minute and show you what lures I've got. I did spend a lot of money. My missus wasn't very happy, she did find out. But oh well, I love fishing. Got to spend a bit of money. Ooh. Yeah, squishy. But yeah, still can't beat that view at this time of the morning. I'm not a morning person, but it's very, very lovely. Go take on the camera. Yeah, boy. As you can see, I've changed the lure over to an imitation of the mackerel. Hopefully it's a bass, but judging by the way it's fighting, it is a mackerel. Could be a bass. Not really fighting hard. Only a little shoaly. There we go. There we go, guys. There we go. Imitation of the mackerel. And he's off again. Don't come down any closer, much.
Okay.
You recording, yeah? Yeah? I've got to be careful because he's lightly hooked.
Okay.
Got to be careful because he's lightly hooked. There we go, guys. I changed over lure to an imitation of the mackerel because obviously they're shouldering around here, and we've had this little bass. Get him unhooked. We'll get a couple of pictures on him, and I believe that's 1-1, Brian. Yeah, buddy. So, as you see, that was the lure I was using, the imitation of a mackerel. Just fluttering them across the top. You know, it looks like an injured fish. And then we got this one. Right, let's put this fella back, and hopefully there's some more. If you pan round, Brian, if you come round, if you see over there by the post, I casted about 4 foot away from it, and I brought the lure in closer and closer to the shoreline, and he's nailed it. I love this lure fishing because they absolutely smash it up. Now I've got to find a way of getting down here safely. You can tell it's a bit sloshy. Stop, Brian, you stay there, mate. Let him recover, and off he goes. Absolutely wonderful. Yeah, boy. What I'll do is get the lure back out there, and then see if we can get him. Right then, guys, we've finished down here now. 1 bass, 1 mackerel, 1 lost at the shoreline, couple of takers but no hookups. So yeah, we're going to go somewhere else. We're going to go fish on the ebb, on a shingle bank, in a little harbour, estuary sort of thing. We know there's bass there, we've seen them in there before. But before we do that, we're going to go get some breakfast, and then we're going to go to the tackle shop and buy a new rod for Brian. So yeah, we'll catch up with you in a bit. Stay tuned for part 3.